Hello once again, it's Daphne, an environmental activist, here again with my friend Albert. So he's going to take you about some small topic in environment. So Albert, you're welcome.
It's my pleasure, my colleague, Albert from School of Natural and Applied Sciences, Kampala International University, pursuing environmental science. I'm grateful to have you, my friend, this afternoon. I want to talk about need for conservation and protection of our environment, and particularly I want to talk about the use and the function of ecosystems, the functions of wetlands, functions of water resources and vegetation cover, that is trees, that is grasslands, all those. So these forests, grasslands or vegetation cover and water resources, they help us trap more carbon, which carbon can be carbon dioxide, which can be toxic when accumulates in abundance in the environment. Therefore, when we plant more trees, when we restore and protect our wetlands and the oceans, lakes, rivers, it means we are curbing the challenge of carbon dioxide accumulation, which can be toxic to our lives, toxic to the lives of biodiversity, or talk about lives of animals, wild and domestic. Therefore, we need to plant more trees, we need to protect our wetlands, we need to protect our rivers and lakes, so that we can store more carbon that can be a challenge to our lives and lives of all the biodiversity in the environment. Because if we don't protect these and plant more that can trap more carbon, we shall end up with a challenge of climate change, a release of greenhouse gases like chlorofluorocarbons, or CFCs gases like carbon dioxide, like methane, like mention them, which are more toxic, which can deplete our ozone layer, and in turn we shall get radioactive emissions that can become a challenge that will endanger our species, will endanger everything on this earth. Therefore, we are in a campaign, we are advocating for planting and protecting our environment. Thank you very much.
So before I let you go,
Yes.
what do you tell to those people who don't know about climate change, who don't know about environmental changes, like someone other in village? How do you tell them? Because most of them are not on social media, so how are you going to manage to do that?
Climate change is real. Every viewer that is viewing me, climate change is real, and we have already registered the impacts of it. Talk about the long-term droughts, talk about the global warming, talk about irregular patterns of rainfall we will receive. So climate change is real. What we need to do is practicing climate change resilient practices.
Wow.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. I'm happy to have you, by the way.
I'm also grateful.
You're someone who has content, I see.
Thank you very much.
Okay.